Hello students, welcome to the online lecture series of Advanced Concrete Technology. So I was telling you about steel fiber reinforced concrete in the last lecture. Okay, so in this lecture I am going to tell you about glass fiber reinforced concrete. Okay, so by hearing this name glass fiber, you already understand about this. What is glass fiber reinforced concrete? So in this concrete we will add glass fibers. Okay, to improve its strength. Okay, so first of all, what is glass fiber reinforced concrete? See in my notes, it is mainly used in exterior building. Okay, and panels and as architectural precast concrete. So we'll use glass fiber for aesthetic purpose also. So GFRC consists of 4 to 4.5% by volume of glass fiber. See, glass fiber means in your standard, in your conventional concrete, you have to add 4 to 4.5% glass fibers, okay, which is mixed with cement or cement sand mortar. So this glass fiber reinforced cement is used for fabricated concrete products having a section of 3 to 12 mm in thickness. So in fabrication work we can use glass fiber, okay, and those having thickness in the range of 3 to 12 mm. So we have so many methods of manufacturing glass fiber reinforced concrete. So see third point, method of manufacture vary and include what the process they include: spraying, casting, spinning, extruding and pressing. So each technique imparts different characteristics to the end product. So all of them have different characteristics to have good end product. Okay, so method now, how this glass fiber reinforced concrete made. Okay, so spray deposition constitutes a very appropriate and by far the most developed method of processing. So spray deposition is the most common method of processing. In the simplest form of spray processing, simultaneous sprays of cement or cement sand mortar, either you can take completely cement or you can take the mixture of cement and sand, that is known as mortar slurry, okay, and chopped glass fiber are deposited from a dual spray gun into or onto a suitable mold. A mold will be there and spray, and one side you have cement sand slurry and other one chopped glass fiber, and you will add simultaneously the sprays of both things, so or onto a suitable mold. So mortar slurry is fed to the spray gun from a metering pump unit, okay, and is atomized by compressed air. So glass fiber is fed to a chopper and feeder in unit that is mounted on the same gun assembly. So like this way you can make glass fiber reinforced concrete. So in Google also you will find so many examples, so many videos about glass fiber reinforced concrete, so you can go through that videos. So what are the constituents or ingredients of GFRC? So see, it is made up of borosilicate. First of all, borosilicate, the form of a glass, okay, fiber, which is comes in the category of E glass, and soda lime silicate fiber A glass. So these are the characteristics of E glass and A glass are the specifications, okay, to reinforced brittle matrix. So both E glass and A glass fiber had very high tensile strength. See, they are matching with our desired properties. No, if glass fibers will achieve all our desired properties, then only you can add glass fibers into your concrete, okay, because they have our desired properties, okay. So they have very tensile strength, a very high tensile strength, which ranges from 280 to 3500 megapascal, and high elastic moduli 3.1 to 3.5 gigapascal, but lose their strength quicker when placed in a typical cement based matrix of high alkalinity. So you have to maintain alkalinity at that place, means pH value you have to maintain, okay. So alkaline resistance glass fiber, air glass to make composite durable. So this you can add. So the material used for the manufacture of GFRC. What are the material you can use for the manufacture of GFRC? The first is cement, then aggregate, water, admixture and fibers. Okay, so these are the standard one, conventional, like cement, aggregate, water, admixtures. Along with all these ingredients you can add fibers. So the materials should generally conform to appropriate ASTM standards. So they have ASTM standards, okay? They fulfill ASTM standards, and the fiber properties should be appropriate for particular application. So application means where you are going to use your glass fiber reinforced concrete, and for that specific purpose your it should be appropriate for that particular purpose. Now, what is GFRC? Glass fiber reinforcement. What is it and how many properties it possesses? So, the glass fibers are the high strength and alkali resistant fibers. Why means why we are adding glass fibers to our concrete? Because it possesses so many properties that we are looking for. Okay, so it have high strength and alkali resistant fibers. So alkali, the amount of alkali pH value we have to maintain, okay, in any way. So they are having that much thing. So these fibers when are embedded in a cementitious matrix, okay, means when you are going to add glass fibers to the cementitious matrix, the resulting concrete is said to be glass fiber reinforced concrete. Means when you are going to add or when you are adding glass fiber to your cementitious matrix. Cementitious matrix means the mixture of cement, aggregate, water and mixture. So along with all these ingredients, if you are adding extra glass to it, then it is known as glass fiber reinforced concrete. So in this form, both fibers and matrix, okay, retain their physical and chemical properties. However, the concrete produced has improved resultant properties. Okay, the concrete जो आपको जो end product मिल रहा है means the end product you are getting by the help of addition of glass fibers, you will going to know or you will know, and the improve means they have improved so many resultant properties that cement alone cannot do it. So that cannot be attained if either of the components is used individually. So by the mixture of or by the combination of all these ingredients, you are getting so good resultant property. Okay, so that cannot be obtained by having individually these components. Okay, so in GFRC, the fibers are the principal load carrying members. Okay, so GFRC में क्या होता है, fibers लोड कैरिंग मेंबर्स होते हैं. ओके, वाइल द सराउंडिंग मैट्रिक्स मीन सीमेंट मोटार keeps them in the desired location and orientation, acting as a load transfer medium between them and protects them from environmental damage. So these are the advantages of adopting GFRC. Means fibers in any way, whether it will be glass fiber or steel fiber or polymer fiber or anything else, the fiber alone act as a load carrying members. Okay, and the matrix that surrounds it will help to maintain its location and orientation. So glass fiber can be incorporated into a matrix either in continuous length or in discontinuous. So glass fiber you can add in continuous length means the having the large number having their length high. Okay, and in discontinuous means chopped length means you have cut that fibers in desired shape and size. Okay, means you have you cut it down in desired shape or in standard length or in your prescribed length. Okay, so the most widespread shape in which glass fiber reinforced composite are used in structural application is known as laminate. So this word laminate, see, this word laminate is the most important terminology while studying glass fiber reinforced concrete. So, what is it laminate? This is the most widespread shape or most willing shape and size of the glass fiber. Okay, so in which glass fiber reinforced composites are used in structural application. सो जो स्ट्रक्चरल एप्लीकेशन में जो ग्लास फाइबर रेनफोर्स्ड कंक्रीट यूज़ कर रहे हैं तो उस ग्लास फाइबर की सबसे कॉमन शेप है ये, द मोस्ट वाइड स्प्रेड शेप और जो ग्लास फाइबर की यूज़ करते हैं वाइल मेकिंग ग्लास फाइबर रेनफोर्स्ड कंक्रीट इज़ नॉन एज लैमिनेट. ओके, so this form is achieved by consolidating fine fiber layers and matrix into the desired size. So you have to mix fiber layers and matrix into the desired size. So glass fibers are made up of from 200 to 400 individual filaments. Okay, so small very thin filaments are there of glass fibers and they are made up of by adding 200 to 400 individual filaments lightly bonded making a strand. So these strands can be chopped into various lengths. Okay, so using conventional mixing technique it is not possible to mix more than about 2% by volume of fibers of up to a length of 25 mm. So these are, so here is this is the restriction. Okay, about adopting fibers. So you can use fiber up to 2%. Okay, by volume. On length should be 25 mm. Up to the length 25 mm. So this you have to keep in mind. Now benefits are there. What are the benefits of adopting glass fiber reinforced concrete in place of standard concrete? So the fibers used in GFRC are alkali resistant, especially resistant to ordinary deterioration caused by environmental condition. So these are the alkali resistant, the most important property the fibers have. So if you are looking for any fiber, any composite which is alkali resistant, so you can adopt fiber there. Okay, and also they are very eco-friendly because they made from natural materials and take comparatively little energy to produce. So see, if you are adding some other things to your concrete, so this is the most important one, they they possess eco-friendly and also in their manufacturing there should not be greater expenses or more expenses, means they consume little energy to produce, otherwise it will not comes in the category of eco-friendly. So glass fiber is inexpensive and corrosion proof. So lots of benefits are there. Glass fiber is alkali resistant, corrosion proof, but not as ductile as steel. So here this is the drawback of glass fiber when we compare this it with steel fiber. So steel fiber is ductile in nature, but glass fiber are brittle in nature. So it performs like a thermal regulator too on exposure to fire. So see, lots of benefits are there of adopting glass fibers. This is thermal regulator, then after that corrosion free, inexpensive and alkali resistant, also eco-friendly, not having so much not required so much energy to produce these fibers. So glass fibers having lots of energy. Now then after that it is very thin and strong, with weight being 75% to 90% less compared to plain concrete. So here this is the very good thing about glass fiber reinforced concrete. Then less weight facilitates easy and rapid installation. If the weight is less, if the weight is little, then in the process of its transportation and also installation, it becomes very easy. Okay, and also it does not consume lots of energy, and also decreases the load applied on the structure. So in the structure's dead load is decreases by adopting GFRC. So the lightweight and tough material also minimize the transportation expenditure. Obviously, it permits flexibility in design and reduces the impact on environment. Superior strength enhances the ability to endure seismic loads. It is less vulnerable to weather effects and more resistant. Sorry, here the spelling of weather is wrong here. It's weather. Okay, WEATHER. It's my mistake here. It is less vulnerable to weather effects and more resistant to freeze and thawing than the normal concrete. So we have so many lots of benefits of adopting GFRC. Okay, then some means if they are having some advantages, then there will be some disadvantages too. Okay, so we have little disadvantages of adopting this one. Used as non load bearing only, then requires separate anchorage system for installation. So large panels must be reinforced. Color additives may fade with sunlight, may have different absorption rate than adjacent historic material. So these are the disadvantages of using GFRC. Now application of GFRC means where you can use GFRC. Okay. So generally used for architectural cladding. First of all, we are using GFRC in cladding work, means for aesthetic view. Okay, landscape furnishing, exterior ornamental, roofing, walls and windows, interior details, building renovation, means all the aesthetic view you can add to your building by adopting GFRC. Foundation and flooring, permanent formwork, rail and channeling, bridges and tunnel, lining panels. So in the lining panels of bridges and tunnel you can use this, modular building and acoustic barriers and screens. So GFRC is very good alteration for acoustic barriers. If you don't want noise there, or if you want to just stop or just resist noise there, so you can use GFRC, okay, at that place. Now the next is behavior of GFRC on mechanical properties. So now till now we have seen what is GFRC, what are the glass fibers, what are the advantages of fibers, disadvantages of fibers, application of GS fibers, and what is GFRC. Now the next is how you will compare GFRC with your mechanical property, because that one is the important one and primary one. Means if you want to add some waste material or something extra to your concrete, then it is very important to have all the results in terms of their mechanical properties, because we want that too. So under tensile loading, the behavior of GFRC is adversely affected by multiple cracking of the matrix. Okay, so in wet environment the strength of the composite significantly reduces with the age, so brittleness increases, resulting in the failure of the material. So this should you have to keep in mind. By the addition of glass fiber, the impact strength significantly increases. Okay, impact strength badhega. With the addition of only 5%, the impact strength increased up to 15%. percent. So compared to plain cement concrete, with 2% fiber and length 25 mm, the flexural strength is almost double. Ductility of composite increases with increase in strength and modulus of rupture. So these are the behavior of glass fiber reinforced concrete on their mechanical properties. Mechanical properties means tensile strength, compressive strength, ductility, malleability, and flexural strength, okay, impact value. So these are the mechanical properties, okay, of GFRC. Now I will show you some pics of GFRC, okay, through my desktop, okay. So here my means in this purpose or in this thing you can use GFRC for aesthetic view too. See GFRC, the application of GFRC here. These are the fibers, glass fibers, okay, in desired shape and size. See here, after adopting GFRC technology, the end result. See this one, the aesthetic view you can add to your building. Here, cladding you can say. See, these are the applications of glass fiber. See here, this is the end product of GFRC. This building is made up of GFRC. See here, installation of GFRC. See. So what I wanted to tell you about GFRC, we can use GFRC in lots of things. Means you can adopt GFRC by keeping in view their properties, their advantages, their disadvantages, their mechanical properties, their application. By keeping in view all these factors, you can use in your construction work, okay, if you are looking for this category or if you are looking for this property. So by adopting proper knowledge or by having proper knowledge about GFRC, you can use it in your construction, okay, for your desired result. So this is all about GFRC. In next lecture I will tell you about SIMCON and SIFCON, okay. So thank you all of you for listening my lecture.